The caption to this cartoon reads, "The great Emperor Howard adds the final gift to his pile of promises and reforms." The gag is, of course, the great emperor has no clothes. Hi, this is Pete Shaheen, and today we're here to talk about education reform. You know, since the early 70s, there's been some sort of reform. It seems to dominate the headlines and promises to change the way education works today. I remember in 1975, there was the famous Newsweek article, "Why Johnny Can't Write." And Newsweek promised to get America back on the right track. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of reform to come out of it. Then, in 1984, there was a nation at risk. And guess what? Not so much change. Kind of surprising, eh? Then, of course, President Clinton had his own version of education reform. President Bush had No Child Left Behind. Many of us love that one. Many of us hate that one. It depends where you stand on the political aisle, I suppose. Not like there was a lot of difference between what President Clinton proposed and what President Bush actually did. And then, of course, there's Arnie Duncan and President Obama today with the race for the top. It's really the race for the top where I want to focus most of my attention on today. I think it's really an unfortunate name and an unfortunate program. The name is all wrong. In a race, a couple of things bad happen. We have winners and losers. I think as we move towards the 21st century, we're trying to get beyond the idea of winners and losers. I think in terms of globalization, the notion of winners and losers is a showstopper. While in Hollywood, a showstopper might be a good thing, in current lingo, a showstopper means game over. If our citizens, all of our citizens, aren't prepared to compete in a global society, then they're losers. Race for the top, if you don't win that race, you're a loser. It's really an unfortunate name. Additionally, it's an unfortunate name because it fails to allow us to linger in our problems. America is a country that likes solutions and has very little patience for things that take too long. Unfortunately, that's something that we're going to have to deal with as a culture. Some problems, especially problems in education, and especially problems that have really significant value to all of us, need to have us live the question. We need to linger in them to fully understand them. Racing to solutions and racing to answers is probably part of the problem as it exists today. But there's other reasons why Race to the Top is not such a good program. Some people call it hypocrisy. And I think hypocrisy is a little bit too strong of a term, but it's not too far off. Race to the Top is supposed to be a research-based program, but in fact, it's not. Race to the Top and the Common Core standards that come out of the Race to the Top are not research-based. They're based on research, but there's no research to support them. So it may be like we're massaging the truth and there's not a big difference between the two, but I think really there is. There's nothing that says Common Core standards will work. It's just that there's research and somebody says if we do these Common Core standards, they might work because they're based on what I think is this research, but in terms of proof, it doesn't really exist. It's kind of antithetical to what we were hoping for. So, does the emperor have no clothes? Yeah, probably. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Am I right about any of them? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.